Every human being everywhere, this is their purpose. When life is said and done, what kind of human being did you become? Why is this important? Because listen, people, life is harsh. Why did God create us as human beings? If you don't get this, you'll be a very successful wicked man. So in order to contribute to the progress of humanity, you must. There are 7 things I have discovered so far when it comes to capacity building for life. People, this one will be your survivor and your edge over your peers. Nothing will give you confidence, because your secret in life is your ability to. Some of you, if after school you don't take care, the poverty in your family will make you go on a certain tangent. By the time you end that path, you will not be happy the kind of person you have become. And this one really goes to women. Any woman that will do well, there are 3 things you must master. God did not create your heart to be having fun with a guy. Anybody that will push this world forward must understand that we are in an economic age. Money matters. And let me say something. Don't hustle to make money. Learn to make money. The first of the universal primary health purpose. So what is the grand purpose of all human beings? To reveal, listen, irrespective of who you are, that is what life is demanding from you. That's what God is demanding from you. Now, what do I mean when I say the purpose of life is to reveal Christ? Here, we are talking about character formation. So why did God create us as human beings? So that we will become a certain kind of human beings. When life is said and done, what kind of human being did you become? That is the primary universal purpose of God for all men, not your accomplishments. This is the reason why, somebody says, is this important? Yes. If you don't get this, you'll be a very successful wicked man. You'll be a very successful stingy man. You'll be a very successful immoral woman. You'll be, I get what I'm saying here, because there is something foundational you missed. And this one it is now that I even realize that some of these motivational speakers are even giving attention to this aspect. Because for many years, nobody bothered to talk about character. Character for what? But that is the first reasons why God created us. That when life is said and done, human beings will be a certain kind of human beings. That is the first thing life is demanding from you. There are 12 character traits every human being must develop before he's dying. Before you go to meet God, you must make sure you have these 12 characters, else you will be confident. When you're approaching the judgment throne, you will be confident. There are 12 character traits everybody must develop in life. Let me mention them quickly. Number 1, love. Please don't think romance. Number 2, joy. Many of you are always moody and sad. You don't think it's a character defect. Do you know why most of you can't achieve your dreams? You lose the enthusiasm that fueled it in the beginning. It's not because you lack discipline, you lack joy. There is no joy in your life. That's why you start things you don't complete. So, you see, if you don't get somebody to arrange life like this for you, you won't even see where this character thing come into the success equation. You lose your enthusiasm easily. So always it's like you are forcing yourself to do things. You don't have joy. You are missing joy from your character. And people, there is a way to develop joy. Yeah. It's not something we are born with. Please, this thing that I'm telling you, it's not something we are born with too. Yes, surely there are people that naturally their temperament is disposed to some than others. But the maturity of those traits, everybody must learn it. You must learn to maintain your joy when things don't go your way. And you must learn to also maintain your joy when things go your way and you are extremely happy. In each of these, you must know how to handle joy. 3, peace. Peace. The next one, long suffering or fortitude. Fortitude. Do you have tenacity? Tenacity. Why is this something God is requiring from every human being? So that you can prove to God He didn't make a mistake for giving you those unique life experiences. Why is life hard? So we can build fortitude. It's the reason why you are learning for the exams is not going, yet your legs is in water. It's part of the it's part of the processes of life. Why? Because after graduation, this one will not be writing exams to pass. There will be deadlines to meet in life. There will be challenges to meet in life. You will have to push yourself even when you don't want to. And God is looking at, will you develop that? It is also a character trait you must develop. Fortitude. Next, graciousness. Are you gracious? Are you gracious? Are you gracious? It is the word the Bible calls gentleness. What is gentleness? The excellency in treating others well. The excellency in treating others well. Gentleness, graciousness. The next one, for the sake of time, the next one is goodness, being good, or kindness. Goodness or kindness. Goodness or kindness. The next one is faithfulness. Faithfulness. In faithfulness, we are looking at, are you dependable? Can we trust your word? You see, the man who is not faithful will automatically become a betrayer. And let me say this to girls, ladies, any guy that wants to date you, find out all his friends. And number 2, find out the basis of their friends' the basis of their commitment. Because you can find a man who has friends and the basis of their commitment to each other is evil. This one gets his back when he's doing evil. This one also gets my back when I'm doing evil. We are in danger. But faithfulness is a character trait you must have. And one of the things whenever I'm coaching people on marriage, I tell them, any guy you are dating, ask the guy, when are we going to marry? Before you say yes, I love you, let the guy tell you when he wants to marry. Maybe he cannot give you date and time, but he should give you year. I love you, sister. I want to walk this journey with you. Okay. When do you intend to marry? Next year? Okay. Then you now ask yourself, am I willing to marry next year? Do I think I have what it takes to marry next year? Then we can begin the proposal, acceptance, and working on things. Okay, what about 5 years? Okay, it makes sense. 5 years, okay. So you calculate 2030, which month? Listen, why is that important? See, it may look funny, but why is that important? So that on the first day she says yes, and you also accept that this is my lady, you know we are working towards this. We are not having fun. God did not create your heart to be having fun with a guy. If he wants to have fun, let him go to more. There are many things you can have fun there. Let him eat his favorite food. Your heart is not something we have fun with. So when we begin the relationship, we know what is ahead of us. Then now look at something. You now begin to judge the actions of the guy in light of the 5 years he gave you. The way he's living his life with you doesn't mean he really means 5 years. That's why you can sit him down and says, my brother, it's been 1.5 years since we walked. I think we must be serious. If we really are going to marry in the next 5 years, we've already spent 1.5 years. Well, let's say 3.5 years. We must be intentional with this lady. I think we must start asking serious questions and start planning. When he begins to fidget, know you are not working with a faithful man. You choose to go on that journey at your own peril. And know that if you choose to go on it, you have broken a law that is just waiting for you to manifest. Listen, and my guy, this is not about having money. If the lady truly loves you and you mean that I'll marry you in the next 5 years, then check her actions in supporting you to make that vision a reality. If you truly believe you will marry this lady in the next 5 years, what business are we building together so you can have the funds to marry her? What are you doing now that is proving that in the next 5 years you will marry her? Faithfulness in our generation. The reason why I'm handling on this because you see, the other ones I just mentioned, because our generation is one of the most scarce commodities. To get a faithful lady, to get a faithful man is scarce. It is a character trait so we must develop. The next one is humility. Humility. The next one is self-control. Self-control. When I meet you, I can't control myself. Oh, wow. Self-control. I don't know what happened. I kissed him. Hey! And you believed it. I don't know what happened. The next character trait is wisdom or truth. The love for wisdom and truth. The next character trait is righteousness. What do I mean righteousness? Doing things according to standards. Integrity. Doing things according to standard. Integrity. Okay, so we are going to number 2. Contributing to human progress. Now, in order to contribute to human progress, okay, there are 2 things under this we must note. 2 legs or 2 things you must understand or we are looking at. Number 1 is human capacity building and development. Human what? Capacity building and development. And the second one is to discern the climate of your generation. I'm talking about how to contribute to human progress. Yeah. It is still under the first good, primary universal what? Purpose of God for all men. Oh, do you get me? Okay. I just wanted to make sure you get me. So we are looking at the codes of life. So the first code I'm saying you should crack is what is the primary universal purpose of God for all men. I'm saying the first one is what? To reveal Christ, character formation. That one of the reasons why we are alive, there's not one of the fundamental reasons why God made us as human beings is to build a certain character, to become a certain kind of human beings, so that we can what? Contribute to the progress of what? Humanity. I hope you get that. Every human being everywhere, this is their purpose. Now we pick contributing to human progress. I've told you the 12 character traits you must build. Then now contributing to human progress. What must I do to be able to contribute to human progress? What must I know? And I'm saying there are 2 major things you must know. Number 1 is what? Human capacity development, a building and development. And the second one is discern the climate of your generation. Discern the climate of your generation. Now let's pick human capacity development or capacity building. There are 7 things I have discovered so far when it comes to capacity building for life. I don't know if I should give you all the 7, but there are 6 I want to give you. I should give you all the 7. If you are going to do well in life after school, while you are building character, okay, use the situations of life to build what? character. Anything that happens to you, let it either make you kind, faithful, merciful, gracious, good. I hope you're getting me. Now, why is this important? Because listen, people, life is harsh. What did I say? And 10 years from now, if God doesn't have a certain, if you don't come under a certain grace, we won't know you for who you are today. Something will happen to you in life that will change you into a totally different person. Have you seen that some people, let's say your JHS mate, you met them and you're like, hey, you have changed, oh. And you look at the decisions he's saying, you're like, but you were not like this when you were young. That's what has happened. When life was happening to him, he didn't really know how to relate and respond to the issues of life. That's how come I said the first reason why we are human beings is to build character. So use everything that is happening around you to build character, or else you will change. You will so change that you can't even recognize yourself. And if you are going to contribute to the progress of human life, then you must develop yourself. That's why I just made a statement. The best thing you can do for your children is not just living for them. The best thing you can do for your children is to live for God. And if you are living for God, one of the first things God tells you to do is develop yourself. That is how come when you have attained a certain level of stability in life and you are now giving birth, your child is blessed than when you gave birth when you were in JHS. So you better parent your children when you are in a better position. You'll be able to better take care of your parents when you are in a better position. I'm not coming from a well-to-do family. So when God called me to give all of my time, one of the things I struggled with, who will take care of my mother? Because ministry is not like you are getting to ministry and money is coming. It's like some people say that this ministry thing is so easy. When you get in, you get money. Do some. Do some and then let us see. There are two things the Lord told me. He said, before you were born, who was taking care of your mother? I was shocked. I've never thought like that before. In prayer with me, I was like, God, I'm my mother's only child. Who? God spoke and said, before you were born, who was taking care of her? Then God said the second thing. He says, you cannot remain in the pit they are in and bring them out of the pit. And God said, I am taking you on a journey to get out of the pit. When you are now successful, I'll give you rope to go and bring her out. That's what settled it for me. So those of you that have been following, if you've ever heard me say, please advance, forget the family, do well. After that, you come back, they won't die. That's where it's coming from. I have to live as if there's no poverty in my family and advance in whatever God wants me to do. Then when I now got established, I now look at how can I help her. Some of you, if after school you don't take care, the poverty in your family will make you go on a certain tangent. By the time you end that part, you will not be happy the kind of person you have become. So in order to contribute to the progress of humanity, you must fight to develop yourself. I don't know how to overemphasize this. Listen, there are times, maybe I don't know who I'm talking to, maybe a prophetic message, maybe some of you here, irrespective of the hunger of the family, you must close your eyes. And the one that will be coming to you, don't send it to him. Take yourself to do masters. They will call it that your sister is sick. Pray, God will keep her. If she dies, she was meant to die. Let me ask you a question. You see, it doesn't sound merciful. It doesn't sound merciful and loving at all. Let me ask you a question. What if you bring that money, you will never be able to do the masters, and the doctors are not able to save your life? Waste of money. That's why there are other things I'm about to also talk to you about. So what I'm saying is that if you are going to walk in this path of life, you can't control everything. Know what you can control and know your limits. So if you are going to contribute to this world, you must fight to develop yourself as a human being. And there are 6 areas. Number 1, spiritual development. Spiritual development. Please, am I helping somebody? Spiritual development. What is spiritual development? I'm just throwing things there, okay? Develop the ability to recognize God's voice. People, this one will be your survivor and your edge over your peers. The ability to what? Recognize God's voice. When God speaks, you hear it. If right now we are here and we close, so it says we are going, and God says stop, can you hear and stop? Have a vision that you develop yourself so much that when God speaks, you can hear. I can't begin to tell you stories of how the hearing God's voice has done for me. And not only hearing for myself, hearing for others. Develop that ability where you can hear God. It will be your edge. Right after school, when I finished my defense first degree, I went to a place in Obuasi to go and seek the Lord. By the time I came back, I knew the path I was going to be on. I came, did my graduation, took my certificates, and put it under my bed, and buried myself into it. What led me on? I had heard God's voice. Nothing will give you confidence like hearing God. Nothing will give you that like hearing God. And that's how I wrote this book. I almost forgot. Mastering Aloneness with God. This book. I'm building strength for life. When you go on retreat, the things to ask God is here. Those of us who have the book, have you been reading it? Good. Master, if you have the book and you've also not read it, this is the time. So when you school, now you have completed school, you have all time to yourself. Go on retreat with this. Master it. Hear God's voice for yourself. Learn. That's the reason why I said, mastering aloneness with God and building strength for life. Because your secret in life is your ability to hear God. One evening I was there when Jesus came to me and said, why have you not come here to do any work? I said, God, there are so many things on my hands for me to do. He said, no, I'm in a Joseph. I want you here. Guess what? We put some things together in church. We began a unit there. Fast forward 3 years down the line. Guess where God gave me a land? 2 plots of land in that particular region, as in that particular area where I saw Jesus. And I was telling my wife, hey, is it that God was saying that we should come and do something here? That's how come after that I've come to have it. Is that when I relocated, we should start still doing something here? Because we were going to a Joso. Then later something happened and we came to KNUST. The ability to hear God. There was a certain tract of land we wanted to let it go. I was baffled. The Lord spoke to me. Don't give up that land. That clear. Don't give it up. Today, whenever I'm passing by and I see that area, I'm like, hey, so all this money would have been going to a different person. The ability to hear God and to know what God is saying, it is something you, after school, fight to develop it. This is the reason why people go to the occult. This is the reason some of your friends, right after the school, their uncle will tell them, you see, we have been watching your decisions all this while. Your grandfather and all your uncles, we are all part of this secret group. Now it's time for you to come and join us. Then that your brother, now, or that your friend, now joins the secret group and he begins to rise and rise and rise. Because he, instead of hearing God, he's now hearing a demonic voice and a demonic intelligence. And you are living this life only with your natural mind. Spiritual development. Do you understand spiritual warfare and how to overcome wickedness? What about spiritual fortifications? Do you know how to use faith to control life circumstances? Spiritual knowledge is currency you must have. The next development I want to talk about is emotional maturity or emotional development. Emotional development. Do you struggle with inferiority complex, self-pity? Have you mastered your emotional abilities? Intra and interpersonal relationship mastery? Please, do you get me? Can you feel for others? Are you sensitive to their emotions? And this one really goes to women. Any woman that will do well, there are 3 things you must master. You must master men, you must master money, and you must master your mood. Men, money, mood. You should be able to look in the face of a guy crying, I love you, and says, no, I'll marry you. And you know you are doing what is right. Not many women are able to master their emotions. Emotional intelligence, you need it. It is emotional intelligence that will let you know they envy you. Be careful how you are acting. You are not liked here. Learn to carry yourself well. Emotional intelligence. 3, intellectual development. Please don't let your first degree be the only school you go to. Don't say school is a scam. It's a lie. School is not a scam. It's a scam to men who are confused in life. When a man is confused, education is nonsense. If after school God opens a way for you to do your degree, your master's, do it. PhD, do it. Don't stop. If for some of us we are not privileged enough to do our masters, read books, build your mind. Build your mind. Part of intellectual skills is the ability to talk, the ability to communicate. Buy books on communications, read, build your mind. Learn to build structures around your life, build systems around your life. Learn someone like, where do I go? There is a very famous book, I'll say it because I'm here to share. There is a book by a man called Dr. Sunday Adelaja on building systems for life. That's where to begin from. Building systems. Learn to build systems. Learn to build systems. You are learning something. Okay, intellectual development. The next one, number 4. Social development. Social development has to do with relational skills. How do you relate with people? This is what they call social networking. Now, are you seeing where they all come in? They all come in because of what? The first code of what? Life. First code of. Do you know how to make friends? Do you know how to maintain friends? Do you know when it is time for friendship to end and then move on? Then again, do you know who is in your life? Because what is chasing you is what is chasing the person. So most of you, at times you do some mistakes. Some people come into your life because what is chasing you is what is chasing them. So you think you are friends. No, you have a common enemy. Okay? But the person feels on his own or on her own, he cannot win. But with you, I am what? Safe. The day the enemy leaves, there's nothing. And some of you ladies, you can have a guy who sees you as a means to his breakthrough. You think it is love? No. He thinks you open the door for the father to employ him. So he's running away from poverty. That's why he's in your life. Oh, Janu here. What didn't saw your door? That's why you realize that when you now have the person to defeat poverty again, the person now be like, oh, get away, I don't need you for anyway. Because you thought that the person was a friend. You didn't have the social skills to know who is a friend and who is not a friend. People, are you here? There are people you will work with them for life. An example of such people is the person you marry. And that's why that one, you need the grace of God, and we need all the help we can so we don't miss it. And there are some of your friends today, you must have the eyes to keep them. You shouldn't lose them. Not because they will bring you money, but because they will always get your back. They will always make sure that they tell you the truth. And as you keep rising up in life, as you keep rising up the ladder, one of the things you will need is people that can tell you the truth and not lie to you or flatter you. For me, it's one of the things I was looking for in a wife. A wife that was not intimidated by my charismatic gifts. That can tell me, Kweku, you didn't do well. No, this one I can't support. You didn't do well. And I found that in my wife. She will look at your face and tell you. You won't like him, but she has said it. You won't like her, but she has said it. Some of you will find this in your friends. They won't only joke with you. They will tell you the truth about the matter. Social skills, you need to develop it. Some of you are like, I don't like calling. You must learn it too. For the sake of social skills, you must learn how to call. And let me say something. There are certain friends, you need them more than they need you. So we pay the price. So saying, I'm the one who always come to visit you, don't come to visit me at my hostel. Listen, you are the one that need it. Please, listen, this, you see, what I'm telling you the way life is. I'm not trying to tell you the way life is supposed to. I'm telling you how life is. If you are going to contribute to the progress of human beings, listen, do you know that there are certain mentors? I have gone to Saturday waiting for them. People, I went day 8, I met the man 3 p.m. 8 a.m., I met him 3 p.m. And when he came, he's like, are you angry? I'm like, no, it's a privilege. No. Why must I ask me, am I angry? No, it's a privilege. Listen, these are skills you must learn. If you are going to contribute to life, dealing with human beings. And I have a message on Telegram called Mastering Human Relationships. And one key, this one, it works for, it doesn't matter whoever you are relating with. Honor. Making men or people around you feel special and unique. It is the master key to anybody's heart. Honor. Build relational skills. Can you make friends? Can you influence people? What about leadership qualities? What about leadership qualities? Because these social skills, okay, it also have financial factor or a financial dividends. Do you know what I'm trying to help you to see? You are not consciously building your social network. This is why some of you, after school, you get a good idea to begin a certain business. You want to buy boats, the car. But you're like, where will money come from? The money's on your phone. If all the contacts on your phone, none of them can be of help in time of need, then you have not intentionally been building contact. That means all the friends you have made are the friends all your life that are in your comfort zone. We met in class. We met in the hostel. You never decided, okay, I'll go to this program. I'll make friends from there. I'll go to this meeting. I'll make strategic friends from there. I will make sure I know important people. Some of you, although you are completing school, it's not part of your plans. How can you be completing school and you're not thinking of, in the next 5 years, I want to know 3 important people in Ghana? It should be part of your life goals. It should be part of the things you are working towards. The next one, physical development. This is where we talk about health, strength. Health and strength. Please, know what it takes to keep your body healthy. Except you want to die early. Know what it means to keep your body what? Healthy. Although you may not have money enough at this your level, but please eat well. Sleep well. Don't sleep with a phone in your hands. Put the phone down, close your eyes, intentionally sleep. Don't wake up and it's like you are always wake up, half of your head is paining because you were typing and you fell asleep. And you have been doing this for the past 3 months. You are destroying your health. Put the phone down, gather yourself, sleep. Take care of your health. Drink good amounts of water. At least walk. Learn to walk. Take walks around. And now that you are even young, you don't have car. That one crowd, I don't have to tell you. I get talking about. Yeah, it's very important. Please think about your health. Be conscious of what you eat. Be conscious. It's important. So that when money now starts coming to your hands, you don't now have to use the money to take care of your health. Take good care of yourself. It's needed. And this place under fiscal development, I was under that. I just want to dressing. Let me tell you something. In our days, there is a growing thing I'm seeing that it will cost this generation. Many of us feel like it's my style. Me, this is how I dress. This is how I keep myself. It doesn't matter. People should take me like this. People, when Wademaya was interviewed this head of state, was he wearing salawata or was wearing shoes? I'm telling you something. You will cheat yourself if you don't know how to make look well. You may not have money, but at least buy quality shoes at your level. Iron your clothes. Look nice. Be well kept. Don't do your hair and we see you like, hey, do you smoke? No. You see, then you now turn aside and now tell us they are prejudiced. How do you see me for the first time? And say, do I so? Do I smoke? This is how the culture is. Why? Why are you creating problems for yourself? Why are you creating problems for yourself? You are a young man. You are now growing up, and you want people now to give you a chance. Don't destroy those chances. Because listen, in our generation, with my few encounters with those that have gone ahead, they distrust us. We, this young generation, they don't trust us at all. They think we are irresponsible. Don't add up to their assumptions with the way you appear. Don't add up to it. The next one, financial development. All under contributing to the progress of what? Humanity. People, let me tell you something. The world is too poor that you can't add up to a problem by being poor. If you love us, be rich. Don't be poor like the rest of the world. And learn to make money. What did I say? Don't hustle to make money. Learn to make money. It's the reason why somebody wrote a book, Think and Grow Rich. Growing rich is not hustling. It's not a product of hustling. It's a learning. And I really wanted to jump over this because of the things I'll talk about at the financial session. But let me give you some. Let me see. Okay, this is what I'll do. I'll push it there because as I was planning, that's what I was thinking about. But learn financial development. Why? Anybody that will push this world forward must understand that we are in an economic age. Money matters. It matters whether you have money or you don't have money. Money is a weapon of war. Learn to make it and learn to have it. Don't let anybody tell you money is not important. Have a lot of them. Have a lot of money around, and after you come and tell us it's not important. That's what my father, Pastor Ansere, said. Hello? Please, I get what I'm saying here. Now, please, there are things I will share with you which are not in my messages publicly. What I want to share with you today. But please, to ground you, okay? Please, go on, if you go on Telegram, you go on Voice of the Teaching Priest. I have a lot of financial messages. Plenty there. Begin from there. Please, I hear what I'm saying here. When we get to the financial session, there are things I will share with you, which many of them may not be there. I only share it with my financial mentorship club. They are the people that I've shared with. I'll just share a little bit with you to ground you in life. But if you want to understand money and learn to make money, Voice of the Teaching Priest, Telegram, go through the music session. A lot of financial messages are there. Learn how to make money. Learn how to sell. Learn how to sell. The seventh one, should I add it? Develop adversity quotient, affliction quotient, affliction or adversity quotient. What do I mean by that? I pray this thing never happens to anybody. But what if all of your parents die some months after now? What will you do with your life? It is a skill you need to succeed in this life. Hello? Are you getting what I'm saying here? Now, it is this, you see, this aspect of life that make people say life is what? Unpredictable. But I'm saying it is predictable because the Bible says life can go this way. So you must live your life planning for the worst. So in adversity, maturity, or development, we think of what is the worst that can happen to me in life, and how have you prepared yourself for it? Let me ask you a question. What if in the next 10 years you are never employed? In Ghana here, it's very possible. What are you going to do from now to 10 years? If nobody employs you after 3 years, what are you going to do? How will you handle tragedy? These two, for the sake of time, I can't go into it, but you must learn it. How to build shock absorbers for life. Shock absorbers. The young lady is going out with a guy. About 2 weeks to 1 month into the marriage, the guy says, I'll marry you again. What will you do? You've invested into this girl. The lady says, we are breaking up, I don't love you. Will you kill yourself? It is called adversity development, adversity quotient, affliction quotient. How do you handle it? How do you handle it? Those men that you mentioned, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, that's one thing that makes them different. They lose a chunk of their money, then they bounce back. But some people, they lost once, they got stroke, they never came back. It is something you must build, like you must build yourself for. What can happen to me in life that will shake me to my core? Think about it, plan for that. It's part of life lessons, things you need to succeed in this life. Now, all that we have discussed comes under the first code of life, understanding the primary universal purpose of all men. Until you get this, you are not ready for the next step on the ladder. This is the reason why many people who are not Christians are able to succeed. They don't even know about their special life mission just by doing this. Imagine I came to you and said, all I want to talk to you about this. You will think that the pastor has blessed us, but there are 1, 2, 3, 6 things I'm not touched. Simply put, if anybody will give attention to personal development, in a large measure, he will do well.